Hi, Sag. This is going to be your love and life message for the 8th through the 12th of April. It's good for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, Mercury placement of Sagittarius. As always, keep in mind this is a general reading, so it is not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Things could be opposite and roles could be reversed. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link to my website to schedule tarot and check out Human Design Analysis is down in the description below this video. If you're new, welcome to Somachandra Libra. This is a channel just for Libra and Sagittarius exclusively. Subscribe and hit the bell, Sag, because I'll read for you here every couple of days. Okay, Somachandra Sagittarius, let's begin. So this looks like quite the interview process that's happening here. I also get the sense that for some of you, this might not be about relationship. It might be about like a new job or a potential employer. There's definitely a contract that wants to be signed here. It's on the table. Money may be involved. I see someone might be negotiating for like a new job, jockeying for a raise. Some of you, in particular, my masculines, are trying to figure out like whether or not you want to continue to pursue maybe a certain career path versus like being an entrepreneur. Can you maybe do both? If it is relationships, someone is trying to determine whether or not they're going to be prosperous with you in some way. There's like a decision that needs to be made because we have the Four of Wands here, Eight of Wands, which is about like messages back and forth, things moving really quickly. Could be about a home or possibly a relocation where you'll live, a stability. But then with the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords, there's the Ace of Cups here with the Queen of Pentacles. And I have a King of Pentacles on the table. It's like, is there a new creative opportunity here? Is there a potential for love or a new cycle of love and creativity? I think that there is like needing to decide if someone's needing to decide if they're going to make a more practical decision based in the material plane or honor their own passion, creativity, and stay free to some extent. There could also be a decision between two different people, but it's like needing to pick the path and needing to make the choice. I can see that you don't want to make a choice right now. You are not ready to make a choice. Make that very clear. You have more questions that you need to have answered before you proceed. So just take it as it resonates, okay? So to illuminate things right now, we have ask for guidance, soulmate, and life partner, and there's the four-leaf clover. That's yours. Now is a lucky time. So a new cycle. Making plans is here. Something is over. So there's making plans. I feel as though someone is asking for guidance for sure. Someone may be consulting like family or a therapist or a mentor, matchmaker as well, asking for guidance about whether or not something is a good fit for you, or someone's asking for guidance to see if you're a good fit for them. It is about a long-term partnership, you know, romantic or possibly career, but luck is on your side right now. Finding the one. Someone's asking for guidance to make sure they have found the right fit, and plans are being made, will be made right now. They wanted me to use my Oracle deck quite a bit to determine the overall energy and then what's going on in the environment and what's going on with you. So what came out for the overall energy of the reading is I want to get to know you better, and fawning. So someone's very complimentary and sort of has rose-tinted glasses on. But then my opinion just changed. You're both playing games. This looks like negotiation. I feel as though someone in this scenario, you or them, is doing some testing. And the energy I'm picking up on it is that it's kind of necessary, like, to see like how someone's going to change their reaction versus what you say, or someone's opinion is changing versus what you say. Someone is wanting to get to know you better, or you them. There has been like this fawning, like, oh, this is perfect, you're perfect, or maybe you think they're perfect, but something will happen over the weekend that makes someone's opinion change. And it will become a little bit of a game. Again, and then flight is at the bottom of the deck. Whether or not someone will take a flight, we have fawning and flight. Those are trauma responses. Someone's maybe afraid of getting hurt. Someone may pull back out of nowhere. There's like negotiating of some kind, testing going on. In your environment, this person is traditional. I'm questioning everything right now, focused on the future and networking. Okay, so you're not the only person they're talking to. You have a gossip card over here. So I think you're both trying to get information, maybe about each other. You're not necessarily going about it the same way. You're hearing things. They're networking, talking to people, maybe about you. Maybe they're talking to other people. They do have a traditional side, but they're questioning a lot right now. That's a personal thing, like to question everything. In regards to where their future is going, they are networking quite a bit. But the untold truth of their heart is they're drifting, but they're still receptive. They're feeling like there's something shallow happening here, and yet they have not lost hope. They're waiting, they're expecting something, they want something to manifest. I feel like for this person, they feel like with you and maybe with some other things going on in their life, they're slowly detaching and disconnecting from quite a bit. They feel detached. They're kind of waiting for something with receptive and hoping. They do have an open heart. A part of them is kind of bored. It's like a part of them is a little shallow, but they're also feeling like there's something kind of missing between the two of you. They're hoping that that will turn around. I also hear that some of you are talking to a recruiter, because I have the Hierophant here. That is traditional. It's Taurus, but that could be also like a commitment with a big company or like a big organization. You're not sure if you want to work with them or not. Or for those of you looking for a relationship, it's like this person needs to get in touch with what's most important to them. They really do. They're hopeful for something, but I think they don't know what. But your cards overall, Sagittarius, are I have more growing to do. Bougie, you have high expectations. You want quite a bit right now. And you have a freeze response to gossip. So you're hearing some things. Don't believe everything you hear, but that freeze with gossip might be like, I'm hearing something that I'm not quite sure how I feel about. I expect more. But you yourself acknowledge that you have a bit more growing to do. I feel as though you're trying to figure out what's the right fit for you. Something is a right fit, but something else might not be. And the untold truth of your heart is concealing secret mysteries and hiding, and then mirror, reflection, but then chemistry and pretend. Okay, you have a really good poker face right now. With pretend and concealing, you feel the need to you're not wearing your heart on your sleeve. As typical Sagittarius, never let them see you sweat. Sometimes you guys are almost like Virgo, where it can be hard to figure out how a Sag feels. You feel the need to bluff at the moment. You're going to keep quite a bit to yourself. Do you feel there is a spark of passion and chemistry? This is like the Ace of Wands. You do. But you need more time to think about it. It's like, I need the weekend to I'm not telling anybody anything, and I'm definitely not telling you anything. And I need to think about how I really feel, what I actually think, like what my desire actually is, what I'm really passionate about, whether or not there's a spark. It's like you can't really decide how you feel about each other. You're not 100% sure what you want here. I don't think you guys are having a strong sacral response. If you're trying to figure out if this is the right girl, the right guy, the right job, the right opportunity, getting up close and personal and doing that little mating dance where you test each other out, you provoke, you poke, not to hurt each other or mess with each other, but just to test how the other person responds emotionally and see how you respond emotionally, look each other in the eye. That might actually help you figure out how you really feel. Because I think that you're both kind of like, I don't really know about this. I don't really know. And I also just heard, like, for some of you, if it's career, you will not, I'm hearing very strongly that for a few of you, it's a career endeavor. You have high expectations for salary, but of course only what you deserve, and you'll listen to like because I have the Ace of Pentacles here with the Six of Pentacles and the Magician, and it's like something to do with justice, something to do with like a new contract, a new job, a promotion, maybe a salary. And it's like, can I grow more in this position? Because I want bougie. I want bouginess. Some of you have like Libra or Taurus or maybe Scorpio in your chart, and you're going to hold still, and maybe like you'll read some reviews from some previous employees or something like that. You'll talk to the other people that work for that company, or if it's a relationship, that those friends of that person's, you won't let them know how you really feel. And like I said, I don't think this person really knows. Overall energy is the Four of Cups, but the way someone's feeling is the Page of Cups. They're seeing you as the King of Pentacles. So I could be picking up on my masculines, or there could be a King of Pentacles here. That's a businessman, or like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If it's a masculine, he is very focused on the pentacle realm, which is health, wealth, what he does with his time and his money. I think one of you is very good at the art of the game and the art of the deal. What you need to know is the Page of Pentacles. Someone does want to develop something, and the final outcome is the Ace of Pentacles. Let's start with the ending, because the Ace of Pentacles could be like a new job or an engagement, or like with Justice here, like a contract could be signed, a deal could be sealed. But clarifying this is the Three of Wands, the Page of Pentacles again, and the Six of Wands. This looks like someone really feeling like there's growth potential that could lead to success, a relationship, abundance. Six of Wands is, I got the girl, I got the guy, I got the job. So some of you someone might be really looking for a job. You could find a really good recruiter for that. You just need to pick the one. Or if it's relationship, it's like, this is on the table. Like long-term commitment is being discussed, talked about. It's on the table. But the overall energy is the Four of Cups. So it's like, so if this is the person coming towards you, they have an opportunity here with you. This person is somewhat distracted. Clarifying this is the Nine of Swords, Justice. Some of you are dealing with a Libra, and the Two of Cups. I just heard Mars and or Mercury in Libra. Oh God, that's, I'm sorry, as a Libra, I actually have a Mars in Libra. It's a giant pain in the ass. Like you stand there and go, well, it can be a little opposing. I feel like someone is struggling to know what their true convictions are and what they're willing to fight for. If they have a Mercury in Libra, they're going to stand there and they'll ask 20 million people for advice and they'll only follow their own. This person's sort of spinning their own wheels a little bit here. They don't really know what they want. They're anxious about consequences, contracts, long-term commitment. Like I said, if they have Libra in one of those planetary placements, they kind of wig out about, okay, well, what are the consequences of this choice going to be? This could also be like with Justice and the Ace of Pentacles. It could be a contract for a home, a job, a visa to stay in a country or something like that, or a decision they have to make. They do think about you. They do look themselves in the mirror. They think about this. What do I do here? They feel like there's something here with you, with the Page of Cups. They're like, I have a little intuitive knowing about this. Clarifying this is the Sun, the Magician, and the Six of Pentacles. This person can hustle when they want to, and like not in a negative way. It's Leo and Aries energy, maybe Virgo, maybe some Gemini here. They are, first of all, they may be trying to think of a way to impress you. They may also be like a business person or an entrepreneur where they think about like how they can quickly turn a dollar into more. They may try to think about what they can say or do to impress you. They may think about buying you a gift. They want to show you their personal power and optimism. This could be like, how do I get a raise as well? What do I invest in? But the decision is a big one. And again, you're being seen as the King of Pentacles. So I could be picking up on my masculine Sagittarians, or you just have this King of Pentacles here. Clarifying this is the Six of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, we have a King of Wands down here. So for some of you, you'll play a little bit of bait and switch. Like this may be a person that you're dealing with right now, but it's not really going that well with them. And you're going to play the game pretty good here. Somebody is with the Seven of Swords. It hasn't really been going anywhere. I'm also getting the sense that this person is sort of waiting for you to open up and talk to them. Someone cares very much about the Pentacle realm. They're not moving quickly. They might be in some kind of an in-between phase in life, but this cycle keeps playing out for them over and over again. This person may pull back right when they're supposed to commit, or there's a chance to commit. I'm also hearing that if there are discussions about, regardless of what kind of relationship it is, there's going to be very careful discussions about resources and money. Like maybe someone won't tell you how much they make, what they do for a living, what tax bracket they're in. Something like that might be happening. Like they'll try to impress you, but then they hold back to a degree. It's only because they're not sure that they really want to do this. I definitely see this person stressed out and doing emotional reevaluation. Somebody is. But at the same time, it's like they don't want you to go anywhere. Somebody needs a minute here. Here's what you need to know or your advice. The Page of Pentacles. Something is worth developing. Now, this could be the fawning card. Clarifying this is the King of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. Someone may have a choice here as to what kind of person they want to be or what kind of person they want to be with. If it's a masculine, a part of him is still on the fence about like what he wants to do with whom and why. And yet the final outcome is there could be something here. This may also be discussions of like a proposal or moving in together, or I'm also hearing someone say like, well, what's in it for me? I also hear that someone constantly compares everyone to like an ex or something like that. And some of you need to know what this person's long-term goals are, and you need to make a practical decision, and so do they, because that's what the advice is overall. But I think some kind of an offer is going to be made here, and I do see negotiations big time. This person's taking something seriously, because it ultimately this is all about like long-term commitment. So this person's overall energy is the Nine of Pentacles. They do well. They have a lot to offer. The Three of Pentacles, they want recognition and reward for what they bring to the table. They do want to be noticed. They want to collaborate and cooperate with the Hierophant. That could be family. There could be a Taurus here. But family, money, the Hierophant is often something kind of communal, and we can be where we get the opportunity to be part of something greater than ourselves. And then the Page of Cups. For any of you that this is about a job, there is quite a bit of potential in this job. They are interested in you, Sagittarius. This could be something to do with social services or government. This could also have something to do with community, a community center. I'm also hearing something about like working for a place where people get sober and stay sober. They're required to spend a lot of time outside, landscaping, stuff like that. There's definitely an interest here. If it's just straight up relationship, this person is traditional. But they want it to be by the book. And they're going to hold out their little cup here. I think that they want you to approach them to a degree. I'm also hearing that someone is very traditional, and that, this isn't something common here in the US, but the United States, Americans think they live in a bubble. The truth is there's much bigger populations of people in bigger places on the planet, and other people in other parts of the world will consult matchmakers, astrologists. They very much care what their family thinks. This person wants to add to their own abundance, and they do want something serious. They may be asking for guidance here with the Hierophant. They may be being encouraged to do something that they're not 100% sure they want to do even. They need to be a little bit more renegade, because the truth is they're receptive to something that's kind of shallow for them. They're receptive and hoping, and yet they feel somewhat detached. Get in touch with your root center and your sacral center, if they're at all defined. Just know that they have more questions. They're networking about their future. Okay, your cards, you look totally different. You're the Hangman, the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Page of Swords. I am not signing the dotted line. I think this person did do something that suddenly made you see them from a totally different point of view. Like, my opinion just changed. Now you're like, I have to tread very lightly. The Seven of Swords is saying to me right now, it's not show friends, it's show business. I'm not telling any of you motherfuckers what I really think. There could be a Pisces involved too. Pisces, Taurus, Libra, Leo, Aries. Like, what happens next? You're like, well, I'm not going to tell you what happens next. Please don't challenge me. There's something that suddenly makes you feel like, I don't know about this. But yet you're still asking questions. So neither one of you are going anywhere. This is like the art of the game, the art of the deal, the art of a negotiation. And someone's like, just know that if it's relationship and a masculine, they have bigger plans for themselves outside of marriage and commitment. They may also have kind of two sides to them. They will pull back and keep themselves on the market. You're not going to get 100% what you want with this person right now. You're not. That's why you have more questions and you're feeling like you're not 100% liking what you're seeing and you're hearing. Now you're less likely to open up as well. It's definitely a choice. It's definitely a choice here. And you're at an impasse determining whether or not your goals are in alignment. Just know, Sag, that this person, they're not falling all over you to chase you. They want something to happen here. I'm also hearing that some of you can't decide whether or not you want to go into business with a person. They want you to contribute 50-50. If it's like a business venture, an entrepreneurship thing, and you're like, I don't think so. I don't know about that. I think hey, Mr. Moneybags, I think you've got plenty of money. And they're like, no, you're the right fit for the job. And we're going to give you the offer. And you're like, I haven't heard the greatest things about you, regardless of the relationship. You do need to get to know this person better. Don't respond to the fawning, because it's going to make you feel like your opinion just changed. But you're both playing games. I think it's kind of necessary. It's like I said, this feels like a negotiation and a game. Negotiations can be a game. Just know that I think some of you have the upper hand because this person's feeling frustrated and insecure with the Nine of Swords to Justice. I'm also hearing that some of you may have gotten some really good deal. Someone's gotten a new deal of some kind, like they've just gotten engaged or married, or they just got this great new job or promotion, and it makes the other person kind of jealous. You cannot 100% trust this person. They want to pull you into something that they want you to do with them. Let them get out of their shallow bullshit and find something worth fighting for and believing in. They're thinking inside of a box, and I think you're always willing to think outside of the box. Oh my gosh, I want to do an extended, but they're saying, don't do it. I want to do it, but they're saying, don't do it. They're saying to go with this, that this is enough. You're not meant to know the future, apparently. Okay, fine. I want to know the future. I'm a fortune teller, but that's it. That's the next couple of days, Sag. They're pulling back. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. Link to the website for private readings is in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sag. Take care. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.